Hey, it's Sick Boy from the Gaminganarchist Collective, and I appear to be full of shit. Because I apologise, guys, a couple of weeks ago I came back saying that I would be back on the ball and I'll be back making videos, and life continued to get in my way. I will be back to it as of now. Okay? So, granted, there may well be things keeping me away from this. Obviously, as I've said before, I have a baby coming in the next couple of weeks. There's a lot of pressure on. I'm busy with work. There's a lot of family things to deal with. I am trying to find the time to do this because I enjoy doing this. However, this is not a priority. My life is a priority. My loved ones are my priority. I'm sure you'll understand. Anyway, I just wanted to make this video before I make my next Anarchic Eye video, which we're making immediately afterwards, and it'll be coming up around the same time. Now, back on the 27th of February, I called that Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare was being skewed in their reviews because EA were withholding microtransactions in order to ensure an attachment rate and to keep away from all the toxic PR up to the launch of the title, get the game sold, and then they would drop microtransactions into the game and shaft the consumers. Now, a fair few people told me, they questioned this, they doubted it, and all I can say is, thank you very much, entirely proved to be right. EA activated microtransactions, and it has happened. Now, a lot of YouTubers have been exalting the virtues of this game. Most notably, that I've noticed, Boogie2988, who I actually am fond of. I think he's a nice guy. I think he tries his best. I think he really wants to be a force for good. However, he has been saying how wonderful that game is and going on and on and on about it's the best game, it is the best next generation game, it's the best game on the Xbox One, and now all of a sudden he's deeply shocked and disappointed that the company that he made a love letter to about how wonderful they are, and just do one game and I'll forgive you. I'm sorry, I don't share that viewpoint. If you screw up to the level that EA have done, and have done yet again, then it's going to take more than one simple gesture to regain that goodwill. A lot of people feel that they have to buy certain EA games. They feel like they must have them. They feel that because Dragon Age is EA, because Mass Effect is EA, they feel the same thing about Battlefield and FIFA. Now, it's on you how you feel morally about whether you want to do business with a company that does shady business tactics. I personally will not touch it with a barge pole. And I'm pretty pissed, to be honest, at YouTube people who've come out and been exalting the values, then all of a sudden been shocked because EA came out and said, we will not have microtransactions at launch. What they do then is they make an inference and they wish and they hope and they cross their fingers and wish upon a star that they won't do what they will obviously do. If I were to say, I am not going to punch you in the face at this very moment, do not spend the rest of your life thinking I will not punch you in the face. It's simple as that. If you have a child and you want a babysitter and you ask someone, are you a child molester? And they reply, I'm not a convicted child molester, you would not allow them in your house, would you? Come on. Read between the lines, listen to what is actually said. Take that as gospel. Take the words they say as gospel. They said no microtransactions at launch. There were no microtransactions at launch. That does not mean no microtransactions. You want to push them and say, does that mean none ever? Because if is there any chance of it coming in, I'm not buying it. Then they will either refuse to comment, in which case that is as good as saying yes, or maybe and we haven't decided yet. Okay, if they say no at that point, if they unequivocally say no, you say any microtransactions ever, and they say no, then you can take that. You don't have to infer anything. They've stated it. If they lie, then they have defrauded their consumers. Simple as that. People who have been spending their time and effort supporting a business that you have no business supporting. You have no business to trust anybody in business unless you have a contract signed and sealed with penalty clauses and assurances, financial assurances, that it will be honoured. Until that time, do not trust somebody. Okay? You can't trust them. It's in their best interest to shaft you. You have to be hesitant to give your money to them. They will then try and take it from you. It's a dance. It's how consumerism works. If you just throw money at them, no matter what they offer, what incentive is it in them to give you good quality? There isn't any. So, learn this lesson. If you've been caught out by this, I'm not angry at you for being caught out by this. You've been duped. You've been fooled. It happens. We all get taken in. And you've been taken in this instance. Try and learn from it. Do not allow this kind of shady, manipulative business practice to define the gaming industry. If you enjoy gaming, you don't want to see it turn this way. You don't want to see it become bastardized, manipulated, and become this horrific cash cow. So stand up for yourself and be cautious before you hand over your money. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I'll catch you guys later.